Hey y'all, hey, I'm here back again with Dishin It With D. I had to hop on this, and just do this real quick. I am here in Turks and Caicos celebrating my birthday week. It was actually, my birthday was yesterday, and my daughter's birthday was the day before. So, my family is like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I was like, I got to get up here because Nene Leakes exclusive interview with Carlos King hit the waves yesterday, and we didn't have time because we were at the beach and all of that, so I didn't have time to jump up here, and we're about to head out again somewhere today, this afternoon. Don't mind the wind blowing and stuff because it's a really, really beautiful place here, and we've got a cottage out here at the Kokomo Botanica Resort. I'm giving you a plug, Kokomo. Anyways, but we've been having a fantastic time. I wanted to just hop up here and talk a little bit about the video that dropped with Carlos King and Nene. Exclusive. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy because I am a huge fan of Nene Leakes, and I do think she is the queen of reality TV. And Carlos King has dubbed his own self the king of reality TV. Now, I don't know if I agree with that, but if he owns that, we're going to say that. So the king of reality TV has interviewed the queen of reality TV, Nene Leakes. Okay. And Nene was dropping some real tea, and she was in her element. She really was in her element. I love it. I love it when she gets with the gays, because when she was doing that thing on Breakfast Club, she was not herself. She didn't, bring her true self to that when she was up there on the Breakfast Club when she was hosting that week. It just wasn't the Nene. This is the Nene that we want and we love and that we've grown to love throughout her career, and we are supporters, big supporters of her. And it was really nice to, for her to just sit down and talk about some of the things that that's been going on with her in her life. Number one, let's talk about it. I mean, Bryson, the whole thing with Bryson getting pulled over, stopped, or what have you, with fentanyl, and using his brother's name, when he was booked. So anyways, and she basically came out and said, that he has an addiction. She didn't say to what, but they did say they found fentanyl on him, and we don't know what it is he's addicted to, but she said he has an addiction, drug addiction, and he's been suffering with this for years and years. And she's basically, her hands are tied at this point. The boy is 31 years old. He's grown. She's put him in rehab several times and all of this, and to no avail. And she said through her therapy that she basically would be, the only way someone can change or want to change is they have to want it themselves, no matter how bad you want it as a parent. And I clearly get that, and I understand that. And we just pray. We're sending prayers out for both her and Bryson, and just hopefully he can get his act together. But she did give us a nugget, though. She said, one of her old flings, and back in when she was on Real Housewives of Atlanta, she was with when she had divorced Greg. She had her a Big Papa, but his name was Big John, and she admitted that John was like, John would buy her anything. She loved his shopping sprees and what have you. And she said that John reached out to her, when he heard about Bryson, because it was all over the news and blogs and everything, and he's willing to put him in a treatment center. He's going to pay for it. So she said she might have to go out on a date with him, But, Nene is no longer with Yoni, so she basically can do whatever she want to do. She the queen. She the queen. So let's just talk about, but how did Nene show up to this interview? Nene was slayed. I mean, Nene is looking good. I mean, her legs was giving us Tina Turner. They were shiny, all glossed up and firm and tight, and hair was laid, had on designer, her little whatever that thing she had on, that robe, looked like a robe, but with the feathers and stuff coming out, and she had designer shoes on. Nene was giving. I'm doing it like Nene do. Nene was giving. She was serving. She looked amazing. And that's how a queen comes out when she's ready. She said she thanked Carlos for, just allowing her the time to come out and on her own time to talk about things. But anyways, so, I just wanted to hop up here, and I hope that you all would just comment on what did you think about that interview. I know it's part 1. The next one is dropping next Tuesday. But she dropped us some nuggets. And Nene said when he asked her was she fine, she said she's doing fine. She's doing fine. The whole Yoni thing with, him. And she just said one thing that really resonated with me was that she said, she's going to, from now on, whoever she's dating, gonna have to have more money than she does. Okay? So no more dealing with folks that's beneath you or even on the same level. She needs somebody with, lots of money. Cause Nene, she the queen. So yeah, I'm with her. I think this all women should take this. I mean, you need to date people that are at least, I always call it equal yoke. But I think now it don't even need to be equal yoke. I think it need to be more yoke. You need to have more yoke than I have, okay? So you need to have more coins than I have, more investments, more rental properties, more whatever. Your portfolio need to be bigger than mine, okay? So that's what she said. When she now dates, she's gonna be dating men that's, like the Big John. I'm gonna call him Big John because he was her Big Papa, like Kim's Big Papa. He was her Big John. So maybe John will come back into her life. We're looking forward to it. It would be so good. Anyways, and then some of the stuff that she was just talking about about the girls, and she just felt like that, when they initially started, what got me was that, she said season 1 they made $10,000. $10,000. That's all they made was $10,000 because she said they didn't even know what to ask for. They didn't even know because they didn't know what they were doing. This was something new, and they, pretty much built that show. They built that show, the OGs, and primarily her, Kim, and Sheree. Now, Deion Snow, she wasn't all that. But anyways, so those 3 people actually made the way and paved the way for all these others that have followed. And she feels a certain kind of way, and I think she deserves to feel that way. And it's like you building up something, and then that you didn't give it $10,000 the first season. I think she said the second season they got $50,000, and then the third season it was up to like maybe $150,000 a year, which still ain't a lot of money for the time that they were putting in it, and they were putting out their story. They were putting out their real, raw, authentic life. Okay, and she said she felt like it just changed round about the time when the Phaedras came in, and the Kenyas, and they was just she talked about them two specifically. Kenya, with coming in with made up boyfriends, made up storylines. She said when they came in, and what really popped and set this show off was the fact that they were giving them their real life. They were giving them their reality. It wasn't something made up and cooked up and, let's do this to try to make this story work and all this. They were just being real. They were being real with each other, and it was authentic, and it really, really showed. And that's the reason why people got invested in it, because they were being their true, authentic self and raw and just, making it up. She was talking about how, she thought it took a turn then. That's when it started to take a turn, because it wasn't really truly reality TV. And she also talked about how, reality TV had really fizzled out, especially, like the Flavor of Love, and, I Love New York and all them. Kudos to them folks, because they did, and there was some good stuff too. But, it had died out. And so, Real Housewives of Atlanta, they put this reality TV on the map. It paved the way for the Love and Hip Hops, all the franchises, New York, Miami, Atlanta, all that. They didn't even exist. Love and Basketball, all those things that we have grown to love. Some of them already fizzled out, but she feels like a lot of this was on the backs and the heels of them, meaning Real Housewives of Atlanta, meaning Nene, because Nene was really the reason why it popped off, right? And so to have these people, kind of be in the house that she built, and then, once she started to grow in, you know, on that show, and she became what you consider the pop-off star, and everybody started resenting and coming for her, you know what I'm saying, and started to click up and, you know, try to ice her out. This is the same shit that they're doing right now, honey, on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I know this is about Nene, but Love and Marriage Huntsville with Melody Holt. They're doing the same thing. They're isolating her because they think that she done got the big head, but she laid all her stuff out as well and really made people watch that show. That was the only reason, because of their storyline. And then we grew to like the other characters and things like that. So, yeah, and then she was talking about how Phaedra, when she came out, now I love Phaedra too. I love Phaedra and Apollo. I love them. But I get her point. She was saying that, you know, Phaedra was from the same hometown that she was from, Athens, Georgia. I mean, I can understand that if I, you know, from the little town of Halifax that I came from, North Carolina. No, it's not Halifax, Nova Scotia, y'all. Halifax, North Carolina. And I was like, if I had laid the ground and foundation for this big old house, now everybody want to come in. And then I got some kids, I mean, some you know, classmates from that went to school with me and whatnot, and in my hometown, they want to get on my show that I built and laid out. I have a problem with that too. Even though she made for great, you know, TV and everything, Phaedra and Apollo. But I mean, I would have a problem. And, you know, my daughter said one thing. She said, well, you know, they brought her over there because they wanted to get more information about Nene and stir up the pot. And if Phaedra was from her hometown, which she was, she knew dirt and stuff about Phaedra. So then that would create more, you know, friction on the show and all of that. So I know, I get it, for ratings, you know, to keep that level of ratings that they had endured and that success. I get it, but you can see how she would be a little bit agitated about it, because like I say, I don't want nobody from, you know, I know it's enough out here for everybody, but go get your pot over there from somebody else. Don't get your pot over here with me, okay? I got this pot stirring and brewing. I don't want you stirring and brewing in my pot. There's another pot over here. There's a lot of money to be made out here, but don't come over here trying to get and tap into the money that I already laid out in the foundation. And she talked about how, you know, that now the girls, you know, they got multiple like bands and all this thing. She said they had one band that they had to crowd into. So she was there from, it's like being with a startup business that you just, you know, you don't have anything, you know, you just starting out, you know, so you have to pour in and make it something. And then when it's built up, then everybody want to ride the waves. I get it. You Queen B. I mean, excuse me, you Queen Nene for me, Nene. So I understand you are Queen B, and I say Queen because you the Queen, B-I-T-C-H, okay? So let's talk about now. Nene always say it, move in silence, move in silence. Everybody think that Nene ain't got nothing going on. Homegirl just dropped today, okay? She dropped that she is going to be on Bia's new million video. Now this is the chick that, you know, got a whole lot of money. So she got, Nene is partnered with Nene to do this video, and they're gonna drop it on the 28th of this month. So, and she dropped all of this. So perfect timing for you, Nene. All of that you got all that wrapped up, and you've got all this content for us now in terms of for us to sit here and talk about. But I'm going to show a little snippet of that as well, because the behind the scenes making of it, she posted on her story, so I did a grab on that today. Thank you, Nene. And
hello.
See the performance. I'm just picking up the song. There we go. Am I good like this, Freedom?
You look amazing, bitch.
All right, ready? Can I see the frame? I can't see the frame. I want to see how it goes.
One set, please. The Queen needs champagne. A splash.
Come on, Edgar.
Shoes.
We're pushing through. Let's go. We're ready. Me and Nene is ready.
Come on, ready. Hey! Business is Let's go! Let's go!
and she's gone, like I say, the bitches is mad. The bitches is mad. Because she is the queen. She is definitely the queen of reality TV, in my opinion. So, also, this is the first part of the video, the interview that she did with Carlos King. They're dropping the next one on next Tuesday, and I believe it's going to be at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time like it was this time, but we'll be here to chat about it. But I wanted to get up here real quick because my family is like, come on, it's time to go, it's time to go, it's time to go. We're going out somewhere tonight. We've been going out every single night that we've been here. So anyways, I'm going to put a video about that too. I'm going to vlog my whole experience here in Turks and Caicos. I'm going to do a video after my trip is over. I leave on Saturday, so I have a few more days. And anyways, yeah. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought about part 1 of the Carlos interview and what you think about Nene being up there with Bia on her new million video song. She look good. I mean, Nene is just coming out looking. So anyways, that's all I got right now. Thank you for watching Dishin It With D, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I drop something new. Take care. I'm going to enjoy the sun, honey. Okay, before it's set. And you see what I'm saying? I'm out.